Hey, everybody.
You can't tell me don't laugh because then I just start giggling.
Oh, God damn it. I'm sorry. It's my
Good
fault.
evening, everybody, and welcome to this week's installment of Darkness Over New Orleans. I'm your storyteller, Dylan, and we have one fun episode coming up for you. I was actually tearing up with that one. That's good. That's good.
We love a good laugh.
Tonight we have our first guest NPC. We are not going to reveal them until it is properly timed. So please stay with us. We don't know when they're going to show up.
Hi, Parker. Thanks for the raid.
Thanks for the raid.
A raid? Oh my goodness. Hello.
Well,
Welcome,
hello.
and thank you, everybody.
Just in time.
Just in time for us little vampires doing vampy stuff.
Yeah.
Little nibbles.
Munch.
Oh,
Eat that.
Wait, I get to do my thing.
do my thing.
I already did.
All right. So let's go and introduce ourselves. Tonight we're going to start with Aubrey.
You can't just go out of order like that. I'm not.
I can do what the heck I want.
I'm sorry. That's accurate. It's accurate. Good evening, everyone. I'm Fatty Satless on all platforms. I will be playing our problem child vampire, get in trouble and barely survive every episode, Aubrey Valentine.
Next is Maximilian.
Hi, everybody. Hey, sorry, I had something in my eye real quick. Hi. My name is Christian, aka Fluffy Goomba, on several socials, mainly on TikTok. But you can find me here on Twitch several days, playing several games with several wonderful people. You can also find me on Sundays on 8 p.m. EST on Total Party Kiss for Tragedy of Theologian, Greek myth inspired 5e campaign. Oh boy, it is. We just like went back to our hotel, and the big bad is just right there, and he's just
Why
sitting in
not?
our room in the dark.
Why
Fun.
not?
Why not? But today, I will be playing Maximilian Washington, gangrel leader of this goofy coterie. Both our pronouns are he, him.
Next is Kiernan.
Sorry, I pricked myself with a needle. Hi, everybody. My name is Alec. My pronouns are he, him. You can find me all places on the internet at CommunityM. I'm playing Kiernan, the Bruja Kindred, tonight here. But you can find us back with our campaigns over at twitch.tv/CommunityM. We are going to be back with both Heroes of Asteria, Unearthed Inheritance, and Known Realms Tolesh. It is a double feature Sunday. Sleepy fuck. So we will see you guys there. Robin, you take it.
Make this short and sweet. Hi, everybody. I'm Robin the Guide. I'm her. I play Ambrose, who is not a Nosferatu. The Zamitsi. He, him. All right.
And once again, I am Dylan, your storyteller. I will be playing most of the NPCs tonight. My pronouns are he, they. So, without further ado, let's sink our fangs into this week's episode of Darkness Over New Orleans.
One.
What?
We got a case of the giggles here at Darkness Over New Orleans tonight, and we like to formally.
That's how you know
So
it's game
sleep
time.
deprived. Okay. Okay. When last we left off, it was the fight episode. The party had met up with Max at his boxing gym. Max had a quick interaction over the phone with Jasmine, who had sent him a gift of her MMA mitts and a letter with a sealed with a kiss and perfume, wishing him luck and giving him memories of their previous relationship. Everyone got into Kiernan's car, and they were bashing him and dragging him the entire car ride there. They wound up at Bourbon Street, where the underground fight ring is located. Underneath the burlesque theater, the Peekaboo Theater. Both Ambrose and Aubrey had each bet $10,000 on Max to win, with the odds being 4-1. Max had started looking around and met his fellow friend, Shifty Pete, and got some information about his upcoming opponent named Marcel, a 6'5" slab of meat of a man. Came straight from the bayou, wearing denim overalls, a sweaty t-shirt, a straw hat, and thick leather boots. Max and Marcel were the prize match for that evening. Aubrey was insistent on trying to find a merchandise table, and in finding none, had made his own merch using Redbubble. When and where it's going to be delivered, no one knows. That is to be foreseen.
Is that what our guest star's for today?
Nope. Not yet.
There's the delivery.
Special delivery. Package for Aubrey.
It's a punch in the teeth.
Candygram. The match was finished, and Max and Marcel were both. Well, Marcel got knocked out, but Max was driven down to the line. The entire time the fight was going on, Kiernan, Ambrose, and Aubrey were being heckled by Marcel's Meemaw, a very short, old, hunched-over woman. Though she say she is a Christian woman, had some very foul things to say to the party. After collecting their winnings of $80,000, the party then decided it was time to head home. We were just outside. We hadn't gone. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, we had gone to the Carousel Lounge to enjoy the victory of Max over his bout, in which Ambrose had found some really seedy businessmen at this lounge and took one of them to a hotel room and fed upon him. The rest of the party, you hadn't left yet. You were all getting messages. And that's exactly where we left off. So let's continue from there. Inside the Carousel Lounge. Ambrose, you are finished with your meal, so you can return to the coterie if you like, or stay in your room. So, players, the stage is yours.
Ambrose leaves the room as the man who enters the elevator goes down to the first floor where the carousel lounge is, or the top floor where the carousel lounge is, and exits as the woman they saw leaving with the man, and just approaches the coterie.
Hey, how'd it go?
Ah, well, fabulous, fabulous. I'm full. Not going to say any more.
That's
We had a lovely evening.
I'm sure one of you did.
I did.
Okay. That's
You
about
know,
what I expected.
You strike me as someone always interested in getting theirs. And that's important.
Also, Robin, you're not in the captions.
Let me
Shame,
in.
shame. I know your name.
I can't see you.
And speaking of someone who's always getting theirs,
You can't join this call. Why can't I join? No one responded. Oh.
Hold on.
No response, no response.
It's my fault. I'm the bitch.
Don't
Well,
say
Britt,
that.
next time I'll invite you, dear.
it's just I was stuck here. And it's not that I didn't have a good time, but
I don't think you would have had a good time with me. Max, how are we feeling?
I think Max has just been sitting where he's been sitting, looking at his phone. Because he's still looking at that not read part of the text message from dear old Angelo. So he's like still looking at his phone, distracted. So he's just like looking at it. Oh, when'd you get back? Sorry.
Slides down next to Max. So, did your father message you back?
No, he did not. Gone silent. Probably took his battery out of his phone. Probably a SIM card too. How was you good? You all right?
Are you good? Got your ass handed to you. Well, you didn't get your ass handed to you, but you look pretty.
Oh no, I got my ass handed to me, but I still won. That's the thing. But other than that, physically terrible. Emotionally, I'll be all right. I just gotta
I'm sure
find a,
Angelo can handle himself, Max. If he's trained you, I'm sure he can. He's more than capable. And squeezes your hand.
he squeezes back. I trust Angelo. I don't trust the world that Angelo's facing. Mighty fine difference.
It's a fair and valid distinction to make. We're playing a game where the cards are quite literally stacked against all of us, Angelo included. The prince isn't here to play fair with us. So,
No, he's not. I just need to find a way to distract myself.
yeah.
But he'll be okay. Just gotta keep reminding myself of that and be okay.
definitely wouldn't bet against him. I mean, with that point being made, we have quite a bit of money. Do we know any car dealerships that are open late?
We're not. Are you actually trying to buy him a new car? Is that what's actually happening?
I don't want a fucking car. Aren't we supposed to go to a casino?
Yo, we all supposed to go to
Casino night.
Riverboat
The
Casino.
best car, my friend.
Holy
All
shit.
right, well, we can split the money. Well, we should really give most of it to Max.
Max should have all of it. Hello?
Max had
Hello.
one. Max had
Max message.
because Max was doing the prize fight. He had a nice lump prize money
Okay.
of 40K.
Yeah.
Still, I think Max should get a chunk of it. It's his bet.
I mean, I don't need the money that bad.
It's not what you need, it's what you're deserved.
Eh.
Yes, listen to Kiernan. He's clearly the financial brains of this operation.
Fuck you. Huh?
I mean, with your savings you must have with that car and how much you didn't spend.
You know, do whatever the fuck you want with the money, okay?
Oh, I hit a sore spot. I didn't mean to. Just so you know, I too have daddy issues. And he holds out his hand for someone to squeeze it.
I love my dad. My dad's pretty great.
I guess I'm not getting that squeeze.
No, put it there.
And if we could parlay this into a bit of a cuddle, maybe after the casino.
Okay.
I mean, with how you acted when you heard that your father sold the company, you seem rather upset at him.
We're not going there. We're not going there at all. We're not going there, Max. But consider.
Below the belt, I don't think you're allowed to hit there.
Oh God.
I'm betting on him again. Another 10,000. Oh, when did we tell him 1,000?
No.
Everything hurts. It hurts.
Oh.
All right. So are we just headed to this casino then? What's our plan moving in there?
I think we should first do research on the casino. Maybe
Yeah, I'll probably hit the blackjack table.
See if they've got a website or contacts or anything that we might know. Just to get some general information about the place, where it's located. That's a good start. Just to see who we're dealing with, what we're dealing with before we go.
And slots is an idiot's man's game.
Yeah.
Like don't spend your time at slots.
Mm. That's true.
We just have to make sure to send a message, as the prince asked.
Mm.
We're getting we're getting the money from this guy, right?
We're getting something. Money was never said. The words money was never said. It was just like a debt.
We're collecting on a debt.
We're collecting on a
collecting
debt.
His dues.
His dues was what the words were.
Yes.
Very important difference.
Yes.
Money was not said.
I imagine if his dues are some sort of ass kicking, we're really in for it.
Kieran will be looking on his phone at the hotel while this conversation, or the casino while this conversation's happening.
Sure. So the casino is the Rising Sun. It is a river paddle boat.
Mm-hmm.
It has been in operation for shy of 20 years. It was once a touring boat that would go up and down the Mississippi, but the previous owner had fallen out of monies and has been repurchased and is now a working casino. There are 2 floors to the casino. One floor is all table games. The other one is all slots. The slots are on the lower level for weight, of course. The upper level is all the card games and table games. It's operation 24/7. It docks every 2 hours in the southern New Orleans piers.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is that on like a 2-hour schedule? So like we'll know it'll come back by like midnight or okay, cool.
Yep.
So he'll relay that. It's a 24-hour casino boat. So we're heading by the water anyway.
I mean, I would like to get some rest.
Yeah, we can do it tomorrow.
Yeah, we could. Before we do anything too crazy, because we also have to ask them about the waterways.
Yep.
If he has information on those waterways, and before asking him about a debt that might piss him off, I would like to get our information first.
I think that's the best plan.
We do have to be careful, as this is going to be on water, and we are going to be moving, so we have to be extra vigilant to make sure that we do not fall off this boat. That's another thing I do miss about life, being able to swim.
Swimming in open water? Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun.
No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do
No.
that. I'm concerned. A human deals with the prince, knows the ramifications, does not pay anyways. Why?
Well, do we know this guy's human?
No, we don't know it's money.
That too.
Let's just stay vigilant.
Of course.
Should we bring any
Always.
weapons?
I'm gonna have my gun on me.
We've got Max and we've got Kearney and
Don't call me that.
biggest. We've got Kiernan.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Obviously, I can't just walk on the boat looking like an Nosferatu.
Nope.
No.
This is a very good look. What do you think?
It's exactly exactly good.
If you want to maintain, Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Buy me dinner first, for God's
If you
sakes.
want to keep that,
It's exactly good.
if you want to keep that visage until tomorrow, feel free.
I mean, we don't know who's
Again,
we don't know who's gonna be on in business with this boat, but I don't think. I mean, how I don't think this. I don't know if this is gonna work.
You don't know if the busty. You don't know if that's gonna work.
Yeah, no. I in my experience,
Don't talk about
casinos.
Kiernan's car that way. It's
Damn.
economical.
Oof. I in my experience, casinos don't really take the busted type into their establishments.
I have the duck pants at home.
Oh my god! I would for round 2 of those. I would. You know what? I'd buy a car. No,
All right.
we will. Here's what we're gonna do. We're off the car. Stop bringing it up, guys. It's honestly, you're beating a horse. Here's the thing. I think what we can do. You just did a really lovely look in the bathroom, and let's make that happen.
You seem really interested in this look, Aubrey. Do you need to? Do
Okay.
we need to talk?
All right.
I'm exploring something.
Holy shit.
And I think
Now is
talking's
not the time to
not
explore it. We're actually trying to plan
Wow.
something. So
I meant vampiric abilities.
Oh.
You're making this weird.
sure.
Everyone.
Yeah, that's what you meant.
Buy me dinner
I
first.
don't even know anything about anacondas and what they want.
Jesus.
Wow.
All right. So
Wow.
we want to move in this place not knowing what we're expecting. And then our guest is just
is there any information on our dear
do we
target?
do we have
What-
any
what-
information on our target?
Was there any information on the website?
The owner's name is Devin. That's all you know. There's a picture of him looking smug. He's like a 5'5" guy.
look at
just
that
like-
prick. Look at him.
Wow.
I don't like I'm not afraid of Devin, but I am afraid of what I might do to Devin. You know what I mean?
Oh.
With that face? God.
That is quite the face of a casino owner.
Yeah, but what we could do
Totally understand. Yeah.
Wait a minute. He isn't anyone's ghoul, is he?
I got
I don't know.
We don't want to go.
Do you think they have that on Yelp if he's
Hey.
somebody's cool?
Do they
We
have a
don't want-
vampire version of Yelp?
Velp.
Good.
I still think it would be Yelp, like for help.
No, it's actually pretty good. I
Well,
kinda- I kinda like
if
that.
we get in front of him, I might be able to tell what he is, if he is one of us or if he's not.
Well, he's human, obviously, but if he's somebody's ghoul, we can't just attack. Well, he said we could, but wars have been started harming ghouls, so we just want to be careful.
You just be careful. We just
Yeah.
identify who we're dealing with. Identify people in the room. Get to the boss. Say we need information on the waterway. Ah, damn. He might not just let us in. Not if.
Well, good thing we got money that we can use to get in and play some games.
This is true. If
So
get
we
his
can-
attention that way.
We can get his attention with our stacks of cash, and then hopefully we can get some
Illicit
answers.
gains.
This is true.
So
We get-
I think we move in like high rollers and hope that gets the dude's attention.
I don't want to be the one to say it, so if I have to bring it up, it's going to get really awkward.
Hmm.
But we need to pull up in a real award-winning.
I have my car is
His
or-
car's
or-
phenomenal. Or you have limos, Aubrey.
Or you have a limo, bro.
I just didn't want to say it. Maybe we shouldn't. That's on me.
Would
That's
you
on me.
like? Would you like to have your limo drive us to the casino? Is
I
that a
would.
thing you would want?
Texting right now?
All right. So Aubrey has the limo, Max and Kiernan have the money, and I got the tits. We're gonna just blow this out of the water.
And listen, the pole is mostly for stability.
We're gonna
and
do
the hot
this,
tub is like an
Stability.
after party thing, so don't worry about that.
and this is happening tomorrow. We're taking the night to rest because Max did a lot of work and deserves the sleep.
Texting about tomorrow?
Yep. You guys, as vampires, you do rest. You take your sleep.
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 Um,
Puppies will make them sleep.
So I will, in my very luxurious 2012 Ford Escape, will drive everybody home,
mhm.
and then
Well, all right then.
we'll rest. And
Okay.
Aubrey, you'll pick everybody up tomorrow?
I'll have the cop. Yes, I will pick everyone up.
That is what I meant. I didn't think you were going to do it yourself.
I will be
Right.
calling the cop.
Oh, stop making me laugh so hard. I'm still hurting a
Sorry,
lot.
I'm sorry. All right, let's go home.
Where is Ambrose staying for the evening? Are you back at your mansion, or are you staying with one of the kindred?
Mansion.
Man,
Your manor. Yeah.
My shack.
let me go to my creepy creep house, please.
Let me go to my flesh house, please.
I don't know.
Let me go to Tim Burton's Wet Dream.
Yeah.
Oh God.
What do you think? What do you think,
Robin's Ambrose's My Pillow is
How's
totally
the
somewhat
horror
different.
No, gross. I hate that.
Max? Put a new spin on body pillow.
No.
I wish to have.
I noticed you got a new pillow. Do I know him?
I wish my brain was different.
I wish it was different also.
It puts a different spin on Love Pillow.
Ugh. Too many spins. Get me off the ride. What's up? Go on.
Craving Cottage.
Well, I mean,
Goddess, that's good.
Bless. All right.
my house is a little far. If you'll not.
Would you like
It-
to stay at my place?
Yes.
You know,
that's
once
just
you
there.
invite them in, it's like bed bugs. They don't just.
And he'll take shit
For I
too.
swear to God.
And it'll take
Yes,
you-
you know what? I'm just gonna go sleep in the sewers tonight.
You can sleep at my place. It's
I'm
fine.
not even afraid of a god that doesn't exist.
It is fine.
At this point, I think we're having
been
this
inside your
conversation
house.
walking to
There
the
is no
car.
God.
Yeah.
Technically, I'm staying over at
Angela's place, right?
Angela's place.
Mhm.
So
I mean, if it's not an imposition, I don't care. I could sleep in the sewers.
there's no
I don't care.
you don't. I know for a fact you wouldn't want to sleep in the sewers.
No, I
So-
hate it. It's so gross. I really hate it.
then you can
Hands.
stay with me. It's fine.
Oh, thank God.
It's okay.
You have no idea. Spending these last few years sleeping in shit, it has been hell.
I
Okay.
can not imagine, and I don't want to. So I'm not gonna.
Bless you.
You're welcome.
Bless you really sent me, sorry. Bless you. Namaste.
Namaste.
And also with you.
Lift up your heart.
We drive. I'll drop Max and Ambrose off first. I'll take
Ambrose,
Aubrey.
are you still looking like Chanel?
Yeah, I'm still looking
Okay.
like the cheap bimbo. For
Yep,
sure.
got you. Thank you.
Shotgun.
Shotgun.
All right, so you drop everybody off. Max, as you enter the house, you hear Sugar coming down the stairs. The quick pitter patter of her cat feet running down, and you hear her going, "Hey, hey, hey!"
Yeah. What's up, sugar?
Food, please. And then Sugar
But-
stops and just looks up at Ambrose.
This is.
It's a good kitty. Come here.
Oh God.
They don't like, and just
They don't like you.
goes away.
That's. Oh man.
When did you? What? I'm sorry. You were just meowing at the cat. I thought that's so annoying.
What's that? What that was?
Yeah, all I heard was meow, 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 meow.
It comes out as meows.
Adorable.
I guess it goes out as yes.
Oh god, just the no like. Oh man.
After the episode with the prince, some things have changed.
That's ominous. What does that mean?
Well, I wasn't really in tune with a lot of my clan's fortes, and now I am. So there's that.
Wait, back
What's
back
up?
up. What do you
What's
mean
going on?
you're in touch with your clans?
Gangrel can
Aha.
this is new to me. Gangrel can apparently talk to animals. So there's that.
You were talking to the cat?
Yeah.
What did he say?
You hear in the other room, wet food, wet food.
If I go in that room, is the food pushed over to the side or is it a full plate?
Oh,
I'm gonna come see, and if it's not, you're getting a bunch more crunchy and wet. Anyway, what was the question?
It's amazing. Oh, the knowledge an animal must have, especially a cat. The wisdom you must tell me what does he think about me?
Do you want the exact words, or do you want like a breakdown?
I love animals. I used to have a dog named Poppy. Oh, yes. Animals like me.
Crit. That's no true.
Oh, I'm so.
You know what? You know what? Come here, kitty. And he just runs to the other room.
Oh Lord.
It just runs to you.
Come here, let me hold you.
It keeps on as you start going towards it. It is just like going to every corner that it possibly can, behind the sofas, underneath the tables, any way that it feels safe away from this new person that is chasing it.
Yes. And while there he's doing that, Max is gonna go into the kitchen to see what is up with the food situation. Just let Ambrose have fun.
The wet food is gone, but the crunch is just like it's like a small circle has been eaten through the bottom.
Through the bottom.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna have to grind this. I'm gonna have to grind the crunchy food up. Gonna have to find a strategy to do this properly. How did Ambrose do it? I wonder. Not Ambrose. I'm sorry, Angelo. Goddamn, A names. There's so many A names. And he's like going to.
I might be a little concussed still.
Might be a little concussed. Just a little bit concussed. That boy threw me a lot. He threw me a ton. As he just goes to fix the food up, grind the hard food, so at least it's something, and then put the food down. Sugar, stop running from that boy and just show him a little love, please.
It's not a boy. Because still looking like Chanel.
Yeah. He leans out the kitchen. Stop chasing the cat. What are you doing?
I just wanted to give it a pet.
This is not a. What is this? What is this?
I'm sorry. I've been in a Nosferatu so long. I just rat all the time. I'm sorry.
All right. Well,
And
I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but he's not. She does not like you. I'm gonna rip that up, Band-Aid off real quick. But I have a way to. We have a way to fix that.
Uh-huh.
I have a way to fix that. Come with me.
Sure.
I'm going in the kitchen, and I'll fix a second bowl, and just make it purely wet food.
Is that for me?
It's good in a second, and then he'll hand you the wet food bowl. Sugar, come here. I got your food ready.
You see Sugar just sitting in the hallway, its tail flapping hard back and forth, just stoically just staring.
All right, Sugar. Which one do you want? Do you want this one, and it's got hard food bits in it, and show yours off, or this one?
He reluctantly gets up and starts coming over, looking up at Chanel, look at the food, and comes over, starts gently lapping. You hear go, nom, 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 nom.
Oh, it's a good kitty. I won't touch him. I won't touch him. Oh.
Her. Sugar's a girl.
Oh, I won't touch him. I mean, her.
That's fine.
So.
We're going to close for you guys over here.
Okay.
And we're still in the car with Kieran and Aubrey. You guys now have alone time as Kieran is driving you to your hotel.
We'll just kind of, as he's driving, how are you doing? Are you doing all right?
I'm fine. It's just, here's the thing. Like, I know that they're having sleepover. So for you, not for me, because like I'm a grown man and I don't
Do you want to
need
come over,
anybody else.
Aubrey?
Would like that very much,
Okay.
because if you need that,
We can play Mario Kart if you want.
Well,
I've never wanted to learn more about carts in my life. You seem like a guy who knows how to do things, repairs and other sort of things.
I know
We're
some
gonna
stuff.
build a cart.
Do you know
To your
what
friend Mario.
Nope. Mario Kart is a video game.
I've always wanted to play a video game.
Well, you'll have the opportunity. How I know that. Yeah. We can have a slumber party at my place.
I'm so. And we can make a pillow fort like all the other boys.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy, we can make a pillow fort.
My mother and I used to make pillow forts, and I didn't.
How's that going, by the way? I know that. Obviously, we know Victoria exists now, but I just wanted to check in with you on that. I know family shit's complicated.
You know that switch we all have inside ourselves that allows us to just. We just flip it and we just stop caring about the things that are important?
Sure.
I think the psychologist when I was told me, you know, when you're having those sociopath things that are going on, you could just separate everything else and just focus on what's in front of you. You know how we all are,
Hey.
us men.
No, that's actually actually that's deeply unhealthy. I have my fair share of unhealthy activities and behaviors and things that I got to work through. I can tell you that that's one of them.
We're two of a kind, you and I. Just men playing video games and building forts and putting our shit behind us.
If you ever want to talk about it, Aubrey, my door's open. You are my friend. Okay?
When you discuss stuff like that, it makes it real.
It is real. But just because it's real doesn't mean it's bad. You can't forget about something just by pretending it doesn't exist. That's lying to yourself. And lying to yourself, shit, I've done it for the last 3 years, up until recently.
Have you considered that I'm just a really, really good liar?
You're not. You think you are.
It's gotten me this far.
Maybe it doesn't have to get you any further.
Robin, what are you doing?
Maybe you got people who want to be here for you, man. That's all I'm saying. You don't have to say a goddamn thing. But pillow forts and carts for Mario, it is. If you ever get lonely, shoot me a call.
I don't want to get deep with you because we're a couple of men and we don't talk about these sorts of things, but
You've seen me cry so much.
okay, so I'm a man and I don't talk about these sorts of things. But if you ever need me, it goes both ways.
Yeah, I know.
The minute you decide to lean on me, maybe it'll help me lean on you.
All right. He definitely cognizes the fact that this sleepover is not for him. This is absolutely for Aubrey.
What are you talking? This is absolutely for you. I don't even want to be here. I have stuff to do in that apartment. I'm not scared of going back to the penthouse.
That's fine.
I'll go back.
All right, come on, buddy. Let's go. Walks inside. I think he gives the sheepiest wave to Lola.
Lola is all the way down the hallway, and she just she sees you bringing Aubrey to your room, and you see her vacuuming the same spot as she's just watching you guys. She starts muttering under her breath in Spanish.
I've made
She
an
seems
enemy.
nice.
No. She is. I'm just a
She
piece
didn't
of
even
shit.
tell me I have dick beaters. That's a win
Go
in our
upstairs.
book.
Go upstairs.
On my way.
Go upstairs.
Take these little dick beaters and play some Mario Karts.
And he builds pillow forts with Aubrey and he plays Mario Kart.
All right.
Can we stay
So
up and
for
just,
everybody,
instead of
um,
sleeping, we just talk?
No.
Okay.
the night is still fairly young. You were only at the fighting ring for maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours most. Um, it's probably around 10:30, 11 p.m. There's still a lot of the evening to go around. You guys are doing your own thing, Max and Ambrose at Angelo's, talking about Max's new ability to speak to sugar and other animals. And surprisingly enough, the wisdom of a house cat is not that deep. Um, Aubrey and Kieran, you guys keep on playing Mario Kart, and then at some point, you do start talking about your artwork and what it has done to you to help you with your fighting of the beast.
Mhm.
At around 1 a.m., the four of you get a mass text. It simply says, "Good evening, coterie. I request a moment to speak with you all in person. I will see you at Aubrey's penthouse. I expect to. I will see you within the next half hour."
Kieran loads his gun,
Who is
cleans
this?
it,
Who- is
pockets
this
it.
who said
Yeah.
You don't know this.
What the
This
fuck?
number is unknown to all of you.
Oh man, okay. Kieran's big old brother mode. He just looks at Aubrey. You're gonna be okay, all right? We're gonna be okay.
But we were having a sleepover.
We can do it tomorrow too.
Can we just pretend we didn't get that text?
No.
We can stay
Can't.
here.
These are the things we don't run from.
But
you
we have
you
the
could-
sign. It says no jokes allowed on the outside of a fort. They can't come in and get us.
The
you
world
get a call
yeah.
from Max. You get a call from Max.
Hey,
Tell him he can hide in our fort.
Did you get it too?
yeah, yep.
How's our boy taking it?
He thinks we can be safe and hidden in a pillow fort.
That's adorably sad.
It's tragic, but we have to go.
We gotta go.
Are you and Ambrose all right?
The fact that did Ambrose get it too?
Everyone got it. It's
Oh,
a
fuck, that's
mass
scary.
text.
Yeah, that's the fact that dear Thorn got it.
I didn't give my number to anyone.
That's exactly it.
Well, I'm coming ready, so
Do what you gotta do. Let's make sure our boy gets there too.
he's with me. All right.
All right.
I'll see you there.
See it.
Calls Aubrey.
Yes, I do have a pillow fort. The rumors are true.
Did you give my number to anyone?
I want other people talking to you when I'm not around? No.
I love it when you talk like that. But seriously, sorry. Stop it. Stop. So you didn't give my number to anyone?
No.
Good
Not for
boy.
a single moment.
Ah, you're such a good boy. Yes.
Are you staying tough for Max? I am staying tough for Kiernan. I am like his rock.
I'm sure you are, my brave boy. Now, say, we meet somebody there. I don't know, your sire. Who knows?
So you're going.
Would you miss him terribly if I turned his head into a human Pez dispenser?
Not for a single moment. So you're going.
Wonderful, wonderful. Of course, I wouldn't miss it.
Kiernan, I've
Don't-
got my gun! We're leaving!
Thank you, oh brave Aubrey. I don't know what I could do without you.
Your car!
Wow,
Jesus fucking Christ.
so
All right,
manly. All
you
right,
need
well,
to wipe the drool from the corner of your mouth, and we can go.
that was so hot. Okay, I'll see you there. Jesus Christ.
Wow. Fuck.
What a fucking vision we are, you know what I mean? But yeah, he takes Aubrey, gets in his car, opens the door for him, the dainty little princess. Gets him in and heads out.
He is
Max,
baby girl.
He's baby
Max is-
girl, yeah.
Max pets Sugar, and just goes like, well, "I'll be right back, okay?"
Already?
Oh fuck!
I got things to take care of. I'll be back. No worries.
Okay, human.
Say goodbye to one who gave you the wet food.
No. He just lifts its hind leg up and starts cleaning that really awkward.
Well, they didn't run, so that's a start, I
I
guess.
swear to God, animals used to like me. All right, let's go.
Oh, don't worry, Dr. Doolittle. It's be fine. Come on.
Follows.
All right. So you guys are taking obviously two car. Oh, hold on. Are you taking Kiernan's car? Kieran and Aubrey, or are you guys doing another more method of transportation? To
I
get
think
there?
we took my car.
Okay. All right. So you're taking Kiernan's car, taking Max's car. All right. So both vehicles are making their way across the city to make it over to the hotel. Why are you squinting, buddy?
I don't know. I didn't like that distinction you had to make. I'm fucking terrified. Continue, Dylan.
It's all
I rely
good,
on
it's all
Alec
good.
to let me know when I should be worried.
This is a world of darkness. I'm scared of the dark.
When he changes his demeanor, I'm like, oh no.
I had you a little bit. All right, so you guys make it to the hotel, and there's parking obviously in the area, and also because Aubrey is a guest of the hotel, you guys get to go park underneath in the parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, there wouldn't be an underneath parking lot because it would flood all the time due to New Orleans weather. So there is a there's a parking garage above ground behind it.
Mm.
How do you guys want to get into the hotel? What is your next moves?
I think-
You both arrive there at the same time.
I was
pretty
gonna
much.
say, as long as we're together, I think that's the most important thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we assume that they're in Aubrey's room, right?
Mhm.
What's up?
Ambrose?
Yeah, dog walking in there is Chanel
You
Hey,
need,
who are you walking in as?
as Thorn, but he has his mask up and he's going through the back door.
did you change in the car?
Before we left,
Okay. I asked for Christian's sake, Sugar's sake, Christian's sake, and Max's sake.
oh well,
All the above.
not in the car.
Not in the car, gotcha.
As he licks as Sugar licks himself, and leaves, he
Mhm.
does his thing, and he is now Thorn.
Gotcha.
Okay. Well,
You need to give me a rouse check.
Yep.
Oh no.
Oh, that's a fail.
Okay,
Oh,
so remember you had lost one hunger last time.
he did feed
great.
though.
That's right. Excuse me. Well
Okay.
said. Well said. He did feed. So you're just back at the -1.
Whew, sorry to rules lawyer for a second. I was like,
No.
just ate.
Totally fine. Totally
We
Fine.
fine.
immediately went for our boy. Like,
Totally
no.
fine.
Yeah.
Plus,
All right.
All
Right.
right.
So you guys all arrive at the hotel parking garage and get out around the same time and make your way in, please.
Yep.
Yep.
Making our way through the service entrance, I imagine.
Yeah, I think
All right.
Kieran's just gonna try and stay in front of Aubrey if at all possible. His head on a swivel. He's checking on Max. He had a fucking long night. So he's
Max
just
Max looks tired, but he's still ready.
Mhm.
They're ready to jump at a moment's notice. But
All right.
it's going good.
Heads in, boys. Let's get dirty on 3.
Jesus.
no.
wow.
That's what we do backstage. Oh,
Is it like a calling? Is it like a hyping thing up? All right.
yeah, they never want to do it either, so it's fine.
Oh, come
Oh,
on.
I'll do it. Come now. Here.
All right. Come on.
Right.
Gotta make the boy feel comfortable. Come on now.
Let's get dirty.
Let's get dirty.
Let's
dirty.
get dirty.
Let's get dangerous. Darkwing Duck.
Ugh. When there's trouble,
Call
you call
DW.
DW, baby. There you go.
All right, you guys make into the service elevator. Aubrey, are you going to go to the front desk to see who's at your room?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
I was planning on getting, some room service to walk me up, human shield my way in there. This wouldn't have been anything they haven't seen before. Go ahead and follow me up, and I'm like, he does a lot of cocaine or something.
Riddled with bullets.
But he pays his bills, so
He's walking around like Michael Scott with the guns, just
Oh
like
god, yeah.
I have a gun in my pocket. Put
who
your hands
told?
up.
Yeah, he writes on the note like, "I have a gun. I can't."
All right, so you get to the front desk and the concierge back there. Oh, good evening, Aubrey. Mr. Valentine,
Evening.
excuse me. Oh, so sorry about the slip ups there, sir.
It's extremely
Um,
forward, but I understand. It happens.
It was. I apologize. What can I do for you this fine evening?
I understand that I have company waiting in my room,
Yes, she arrived here no more than 45 minutes ago.
and you have sent up, I'm assuming, champagne and strawberries.
Yes, sir, I have. And starts typing on the keyboard right away.
Well, let's go ahead and have them make sure that they're up before we are. I would love to make sure that that's all set up before we walk in the room.
The bubbly is on its way, sir.
be
Another
wonderful.
order.
It would be great to have all the witnesses, help around in case, things go unusual. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course, sir. We will have housekeeping on standby, as usual.
We,
And
we
3
tend to make a
bottles
bit
of
a
Dom
mess.
Perignon and some strawberries. You want chocolate with that, sir? We have the nice chocolate fountain that we just finished up with yesterday.
Of course we want chocolate.
Sending it up to you as well. Okay. Anything else, sir?
No, that'll do.
Oh, very good. And he sees the doors to the one of the service entrances open up, and people furiously rushing out with a cart full of assortments of things and strawberries, cookies, ice creams. Another cart with bottles of Dom Perignon and other spirits. And then one person coming out carrying the chocolate fountain, and then a bag.
You guys really are the best.
Jesus.
We live to serve, sir. Thank you. Please enjoy your company.
Well, guys, on our way up.
Yeah.
So you're all taking the service elevator with these attendants of the hotel.
So awkward. It's a little cramped in here. You think like you could break down the fountain a little bit more. I don't want to be that guy, but like
Aubrey,
one-piece fountain.
Aubrey, shut up. Just let them do their job.
It's a pain to take apart and put together, sir. I apologize.
It's all good.
We
No
really
need
need
to
to clean
apologize.
this.
Don't apologize.
It's all good. No need to apologize.
I think they should. You
Oh,
know,
it's
right?
just-
Aubrey, what are we paying these people for?
It's short
Someone
notice.
has to tell them how would they improve if we
It's
give
short
them no
notice. We
feedback.
fucked around and found out.
You
It's
asked them
fine.
fucking 2 minutes ago.
Yes,
Yes, you're right.
a whole 2 minutes ago. A whole 2 minutes.
Mm.
My. That's what
Hey,
comic cards are made for.
Hey, your privilege is showing.
Yeah.
That's, whoa. I grew up on the mean streets.
Yeah.
New York
Jesus
City.
Christ.
So you should have some mean patience.
Yeah.
Well, when you put it like that, don't I feel like the asshole?
Mm.
Everyone, feel free. Am I the asshole here? Am I the bad
Yes.
guy?
Yes.
Absolutely not.
No, sir, they all say together, looking at each other quickly back and forth.
Well, you just want to get fucked and you just want to get paid.
First of all, I come from.
Hey, we're all pimps and whores on the take.
That's.
As my old friend P. Diddy used to say.
I need everybody to stop talking, please. Holy fuck.
All right.
I think we need to have a counter for every time Kieran says that.
You guys want to see? You guys want to see room service work really quickly? As
No.
it dings and I draw out. Everybody, set the place up.
Holy shit, yes, sir. The door opens up and you see them just like rushing, like just setting up the living room area of the penthouse, putting things up very nicely, and then they book it back out.
What they better do?
Well done.
They don't use the service entrance. They go to the front door to wait outside because they were instructed that they might
Oh,
be
that's
needed
gonna be
later.
on the comment card.
Wow,
Okay.
that's fucked.
Hello?
Hello.
As you speak out for hello and give a welcome, we'll say, you see a familiar woman come around the corner dressed in a black elegant gown with a little bit of a trail behind it. Not really form-fitting, but it's comfortable. Fully clothed though, like the fully sleeves up to the neck, everything. So the only thing that is showing is her face and her hands. And then you see Megan come around the corner. If you can please welcome our
Hey!
guest.
Hey!
Don't mind my gun. It's not loaded.
Hello.
So this is our NPC tonight, Woody X Witch, and she is portraying Megan, the Ventru that bumped into
Oh,
Thorn
shit.
at the Ventru Sanctum
Oh,
just the other day.
Oh, of course! Oh, shit!
Continue.
This is so bad.
Oh,
Guys, you?
no! What a move. What a gangster move.
I trust you got the flowers.
I did, and they were lovely. Thank you.
Yes,
said-
sorry for trying to, you know,
You said flowers?
tear out your throat. Shut up.
That's very sweet of you.
I just.
These things happen. It's good to see.
That's weird. You know right where I live, and I've never gotten flowers from you.
Wait a moment. How did you get my number?
You know, it's amazing what you can find with really good internet connection and access to every mobile network in the area.
By
Really
chance,
impressive. Why don't we have someone like this?
Kieran's blushing.
you wouldn't happen to know anybody by the name of the Creep, would you?
The creep. No,
He's a
I'm afraid
weirdo.
I don't believe I do.
Oh, thank God. Never mind. Erase that name from your
Hard
Yeah,
drive.
just.
I
just
know
say-
computers.
I don't think Megan can just,
Fine.
willfully forget the creep. What are you doing here?
Yeah, you hacked our phones to find that information, or hacked something to find that information. So it must be important. You're breaking to break many laws to do so.
Wait a minute. She didn't have access to like my photo album on my phone.
Assume she has seen everything.
Yeah.
Pervert.
So what's up? How can we help you?
Well, see, I actually wanted to apologize for the other night and the reaction that your friend had towards me and see if there was anything I could do to make amends.
No, you see, I'm the one that's supposed to be apologizing, not you. It's.
But see, you've
I-
already sent the flowers. So an apology is due in return.
Well, no, I almost tore out your throat.
Did
But
you?
you didn't, and these things happen.
Well, it's very gracious of you. Why are you really here?
Exactly as I said.
Mm.
So apologize by trying to make amends.
And what did you have in mind for your amends, other than showing up in the middle of the night, as you have? Not that I don't love a good call of how'd you put? Never mind.
Shut up.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
They've seen my call history. If they're here, there's a reason.
I mean, I suppose if you're here to make amends, that is up to our friend Thorn.
Of course, there's nothing to forgive.
Oh, and ask him where the library is.
No, I'm not going to ask him where the library is. I've never been there, Max, and
Thorn, ask them about the casino.
I would like to ask, if I may. We heard that your prince asked the sisters to meet with him. How did that go?
Check my notes.
Getting information. Loading up.
Actually, that would have been just last night. that happened,
Would have
because
just
you had just you had left the prince 2 nights ago, saying he needs to speak to the Grulon sisters. So that would have been last night.
Mhm.
Yeah. So that Megan would not have known any information about this meeting.
Okay.
So
I'm afraid I don't know anything about that.
they really liked these two boys here. Was there something wrong with Thorn and I? Like, are we not special? We didn't get to see a library.
Well, that's because they didn't have access.
I won't
Shoot.
take it personal.
Well, if I'm sure they know already, but if they don't, be sure to pass on the information that the prince is wanting to see them. As a heads up.
I will pass that on to them. But you said you were maybe looking for the library casino?
It's
Little bit of
it's
information about the
called
casino?
the Rising Sun Casino.
It's called the Rising
So-
Sun. Yeah.
We riverboat.
Oh yes, the paddle boat one.
Yes.
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 What
you-
is it you need to know?
Is the owner one of us? If so, who are they? Because all we have information on is
Name's
Just-
Devin.
name is Devin.
Looks like a prick.
That's not even a vampire name.
We just need information about the waterways, but we also
Devin.
know that dear old Prince, he's got something that he's got something Prince wants. Some dues of some kind.
What I can tell you is that Devin is a thin blood and fancies himself a gangster, and he stays on the boat. He's never left it, as far as I know. But he knows the waterways better than any kindred in the city.
Mm.
If ever there was a kindred who knew anything about the rivers and streams that surround our city, Devin would be the one to ask.
Okay.
That's a
Well, seems
That's
like
a weird flex.
I mean, it seems like a good opportunity to get some answers about maybe what we've been looking into.
Mm.
Do you know anything about this debt he may owe the prince?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay. Interesting. Have you ever been to this boat?
A couple times.
What are your thoughts?
It's gaudy, as most casinos are.
There a dress code or anything specific we need to worry about? Because we're going to be trying to go on that boat.
If there were a dress code, I wouldn't know about it. She looks at her dress.
Mm.
Fair enough.
Wait, how is our friend dressed? Megan.
Like I said, she's got the full gown
Ooh.
with a little bit of a trail. It's a black gown, arms fully covered. It's up to the neck. So the only thing that's exposed are her face and her hands.
Well,
All right, on.
then maybe you seem to know this place. Maybe you can accompany us. Show us around.
I came to make amends. Would be happy to.
We
Our own
appreciate it.
private liaison.
Okay. Well, we were planning on going tomorrow, but then we got the surprise call tonight, and if you're looking to make him, did the Gulon sisters send you, or did you act of your own accord?
I think that was just me.
Yes.
Well,
Yep.
Okay.
Just you. The Grulon sisters are not aware of this.
And here's the thing. Like, we have a lot planned for this evening. We're going to be doing some things. We really should pick this up tomorrow. We have a full plate. Not to spoil everything. Unless you guys have to do this tonight. Kiernan, if we have to do it tonight.
So it would be best to go tomorrow unless you have any pressing issues.
No, we
Tomorrow
have
would be
so
best.
much going on.
Tomorrow's definitely the better of the 2 days.
Yes. Can we meet you there then, Megan?
I will meet you on the pier.
Great. Thank you for your kindness and hospitality.
They have set up a chocolate fountain in the corner. Feel free. You can have the run of the house for the evening if you'd like.
Aubrey, you would know that kindred can't eat. So, but this is you just being you're polite in your hospitality, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
How's Ambrose looking?
Yeah.
He
And
hasn't said
this
shit.
he is quite silent, but he approaches Megan and lowers his voice. Thank you for coming. Again, you didn't have to, and it was my fault. I thought you were somebody else. If you can, what are your thoughts, and by extension, the Goulon sisters, what are their thoughts of our current prince?
I can really only speak for myself to a certain extent. But what I will say is that none of us are entirely fans.
It does seem an awful lot like a pyramid scheme, doesn't it?
One could say that for sure.
Seems as though the prince has few allies. Would you consider the Goulon sisters allies, the prince?
Mutually beneficial allies for now.
What are your thoughts on the sheriff that's gone missing? Do you believe that he's truly gone missing, or do you think it's the workings of someone within? Perhaps very close to the prince, if you get my meaning.
I don't know a lot about his disappearance.
Well, if you could put in a good word to the Goulong sisters for my friends, not me, of course. I know I've probably rubbed them the wrong way. But for my friends at least, if you could put in a good word for them, should they require help of any kind, I would be most grateful.
Of course.
And should you need my help in any way, I would be most glad to offer it.
I do appreciate that. Now, forgive me. I know you said you weren't going to ask about it, but were you looking for the library?
Yes.
What are you hoping to find there?
Information on La Sombra, information on the Umbra, information on portals, waterways. The other night we saw the prince do something quite disturbing. La Sombras are known for their shadowy powers, and we saw one of Kiernan's dear friends taken by it. It got me thinking. Maybe the sheriff might have been taken as well.
That's certainly a possibility.
And if so, do you believe any of the other clans would rise against the prince? Do you think the Goulong sisters would? If the sheriff isn't safe, is anyone?
An excellent question. One with many answers.
Perhaps you could relay this to the Goulong sisters.
Of course.
It would be a shame, and this isn't a threat by me at all. This is just being aware. The sheriff has disappeared. Who knows who else may disappear? It's a thought.
I appreciate the concern. And she's saying that completely genuine.
You're welcome.
I think this Megan person might be really nice, Kenan. We do have room in our pillow fort, and technically it doesn't violate the no joke policy since she does seem to be quite friendly.
You can ask Megan if she wants to come play Mario Kart and build a pillow fort, Aubrey. I would rather not.
It's your house. I really shouldn't just be.
Megan, how would you? Do you like Mario Kart?
I love how Kaden sounds way more tired than Max, and Max is the one who fought in a fucking ring.
He's been dealing with Aubrey for like 8 hours. It's a lot.
You know, I haven't played Mario Kart in ages.
Would
She
you
knows how
like?
to play. She has an advantage. I'm not sure she would.
Would you like to come over?
I was like, I mean, if we're meeting in the morning,
I always
might
get
as well be
second
in the same
place.
place.
Okay, great. You can come to my luxurious 2012 Ford Escape.
Tell her. Here's the thing: you're gonna get into his car, and you're gonna see a lot of lights on the dashboard lit. Those are just normal. And he has gas in the car.
All right.
There's gas, regardless of
So-
the light being on. It's amazing.
He puts his hand over Aubrey's mouth. So we will meet you and Ambrose Thorn.
Thorn. He meant Thorn.
Wow.
At the
Fucking
pier
solid.
tomorrow night. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
All right.
All right, we're going to take a quick 15-minute break from here, and we will be back.
And
all
I'm
right?
the one who's not allowed to talk.
The stress. The stress.
That was a genuine flub from Alec.
Hey, NPC, we got our guest.
Round of applause for our guest.
Yes,
Round of applause for our guest.
All right, everybody. We'll see you in 15 minutes.
15 minutes,
Bye-bye.
thank you.
What?
Time out. We're back. Shut up.
Time out.
The vibe isn't weird.
Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid, AJ. I appreciate
Thank you,
it.
AJ.
Thanks
Someone
for the
just said
raid,
something really
Blaze and
weird.
AJ. Appreciate you guys.
Miss Kiernan.
Let's just
Let's play Mario
focus for a
Kart.
second. Let's just focus for a second. Get back into and delete what just happened for the last 10 seconds.
All right. you guys
Welcome
enjoy
back. Welcome back to Darkness Over New Orleans. Thank you for sticking with us. And for those of you who are rating us when we were on break, welcome. And we hope that you are enjoying your evening, the stream that you guys just came from. And we're very happy to have you here. Tonight is one of our guest NPC nights. So we have Woody X Witch down there playing
Right.
Megan A. Ventru. And we're going to
Isn't that right?
continue right from
Isn't that
where
wrong?
we... It's somewhere over in this general area.
I
Right
need you to
from where we
wave,
left-
wave me in.
right from where we left off, the party was then going to head back to Kiernan's place to play Mario Kart and invited Megan to join her.
Remember, this is a horror game, everybody. We're all
is
so scared.
World
This is a
of Darkness.
Spooky's Berry
It is
A bunch
still
of
a horror game 'cause
vampires.
The blue shell.
True. Yeah,
Oh, it's
this
true,
is
yeah.
true.
That is
All blue
Well
shells,
said.
no other items.
yo. Can you do
know what's
that?
happening here.
Oh man. Okay. All right. Real quick, Max and Ambrose, are you guys going with them to Kiernan's?
Yeah, might as well. Want to hang out with everybody.
Hell yeah.
Make sure
Okay.
everyone's okay.
All right.
Great. Now I'm never gonna get in the top 3.
All right. So you guys head over to Kiernan's place. It's closer to 2:00 at this point, almost just striking 2. Kiernan, your apartment is getting a little more tight at this point. It is a studio apartment, remember?
Yeah, I remember. Fuck.
That's
You guys see as he starts taking easels and like Patty's like, fucking god damn it. I'm gonna go put this away, and by away I mean on my bed until I need it. Ugh.
Oh,
Put stuff
say
away.
less.
Not you.
I just learned Rainbow Road.
He is in absolute like host mode where he's like, all right, is everybody
Mhm.
comfortable? Does anybody need anything? Please sit on the couch. It's big enough for the lot of you. There are now controllers plugged in. Anything.
No.
Not as comfortable as my couch, but
Are we playing on an N64 or are we
It's
doing it
not
on the
even
Wii?
cute dolls.
We're doing
Switch.
it on a Switch.
Switch? All right.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Since you mentioned that,
No, shut
Aubrey,
up.
please.
God.
Can I leave you guys for like 2 seconds? I just gotta go do some downstairs quick.
Go ahead.
absolutely.
I'll make sure nothing gets broken.
I trust you.
Thank you.
Megan, I
Um,
don't know about you, but I have no idea
Is
what's.
this one of those places that has outhouses? Is that where he's going?
My
What?
bathroom is down the hall. None of it's needed,
What?
but it's down the hall.
Outhouse. God damn.
I didn't know. It's very tiny. I didn't know if they fit.
Nobody touched Donkey Kong. He's mine. Kieran walks out of the room.
All
Look
right,
at how-
where are you
how-
going to?
He is gonna go down to Lola if she's still there.
Aww.
Lola is not there. You do not see where she is.
Perfect. He will just
But
write.
you do notice that the hallways are all clean, and you see there's a definitive vacuum line going around your room, the entrance to your apartment.
Mhm. Yeah. No, that makes sense. I absolutely deserve that. I imagine there's like a broom down there.
Yeah, we'll have a broom down there, sure.
He'll take it just so he can clean it up, and then he'll just write a little note on like the paperwork. Hey, I'm very sorry. I do not expect forgiveness. Know that you and your family are wonderful people. Heart K. And then he goes upstairs and he sweeps.
Where are you putting it?
I'm putting it in Lola's notebook, like on a dog-eared page.
Okay, yeah. So we'll say that her cart is somewhere to be found in one of the hallways.
Yeah.
You put that. Go ahead and shove that
put
in
it
there.
there, and then I'll just I will be sweeping until it's done, and then I'll come inside.
All right. While this is happening, the four of you are inside getting ready to play Mario Kart. What's the conversation that's happening?
So
Because you now have Megan with you in this.
Yeah. So, well, I know that Megan's played Mario Kart and Aubrey has barely played. What about you? What about you, Thorn? You playing video games growing up?
Absolutely not. I wasn't allowed to touch the television or anything.
Mm.
Megan knows how to play Mario. They play Mario Kart at the Ventru house.
Only on special occasions.
I've known a Ventru or two. I've never heard of. That's interesting. You know what? The Ventru were throwing it back the other night. You all surprised me.
Was Megan enjoying the party that night? I don't remember.
You guys didn't really see Megan except for that interaction where Megan bumped into Ambrose. Excuse me, to
Mhm.
Thorn. And later on, when Thorn was threatening to unalive.
That's right.
Megan, at the party, were you
Yeah.
doing any dancing?
Did you enjoy yourself? I mean, before the incidents.
Are you a dancer?
One could say that I have danced.
I'm interested now.
I hope.
Megan,
I'm interested.
Explore the space.
One could say that I have at some point in time perhaps danced.
This is more
No,
Here
like
there.
getting things out of Thorn was easier.
Wow.
Into Thorn,
I've
not out.
So what sort of dancing have you done?
I'm curious about that as well. Yes.
Foxtrot?
Here's the truth of it. I've never been that good at dancing.
Mm-hmm.
And so only recently have I sort of learned the steps. Yeah.
Were you dancing?
But I had a great time.
Did you? I'm glad to hear that. A lot of you. I don't. No offense. A lot of you Ventru, you need to loosen up a lot. And like,
Well, historically, many of us have. It wasn't publicized.
Whoa. Loosening up, say
Hmm.
more.
I'm just saying, I think they're responsible for the Renaissance.
oh, what the hell? Why did I have to work so hard?
The restaurant
Precisely.
with the horses and the jousting? I love that place.
Are you talking about Medieval Knights?
That's not the same thing.
No,
Medieval times?
Yeah, that one.
To be
Is that not
More
what
like
they were
the-
responsible for?
no.
More like the actual Renaissance?
Like the festivals! Oh my god, I feel so silly.
No, I think what they mean is the actual Renaissance.
Like the era,
Yeah.
the time,
The art movements.
the
and
art movement.
You know.
Oh, you and him are gonna get along art and all of that. Feel free to discuss while I'm getting in first place.
Blue shell.
Blue Shell. If it's not too uncouth to ask, how long have you been a kindred?
I don't think that was in the note.
Yes, it is. Yep, all the way up at the top.
I mean, while they're thinking of that, what's
Oh, it is.
the-
Okay.
Okay.
You can't just ask someone how long they've been a kindred.
I mean, we all did.
It's exactly, we said that to each other anyway, Megan. Sorry.
Like day one.
Yeah, but you guys are constantly saying things that are inappropriate. Like, sometimes it feels like I'm
Really?
wrangling cats.
Oh. All right.
To answer your question, I've been a kindred for about 10 years.
Okay.
Damn. All right.
Longer than me.
Yep.
Who is your sire exactly? Is it Lily?
Damn.
Now that's a question.
Is that
that's the personal question right there.
Damn.
that's a later, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
she does not call her Lily. That's too formal.
I was like, wait, that is yeah, Elena Goulon is my sire.
And how do you like working under them?
In a way, they're the family I have.
What was your life like before?
When I said that one could say I have danced before,
Sorry. Max and Kieran both going, what do you mean by that?
It's so strange. I'm doing so much better than I was before. It's like, you guys aren't even in this.
what I mean by that is that I wasn't ever at dances, and I made up, say, my own dances by living on the street and collecting information.
Oh.
Interesting, collecting information.
Oh shit.
A dance
you
of wits, if you will.
Do you still collect information?
Did she
Of course.
texted us in the way that she did? I think that is very much the case.
It might be her forte.
You had me at street rat.
Okay.
Have you ever spoken to a vampire named an Nosferatu named Cameron?
Cameron doesn't ring a
pricks.
bell off the top of my head.
No, of course not. Ventru and Nosferatu usually don't party together.
How does one get into hacking?
How does one get
Little
in?
segue.
How does one do that?
That's a terrible pickup line.
Well, if I was to tell you my secrets, then I wouldn't be that good of a hacker.
She'd have to kill you.
Exactly.
That
It was funny. Sorry.
I thought I'd try just like get like a hint. I don't know. Shit, fuck all about that kind of world. So I was just curious about how just like everyone's information like that. Like
Are those skills you garnered in life?
It's skills I developed in life and afterward.
oh.
Question: you're in charge of you know computers well. Is there a security system at the Ventru house? Not that I would try to breach it or anything. I'm not that stupid.
I'm that stupid.
If you would like leave out the passcode or something.
Well, somebody put something distressing happened that night, obviously, and somebody just stuck something in my pocket.
Oh, maybe we get
And I was
footage.
just wondering if there was any footage or.
I know based on how they look, it seems like they wouldn't notice something like that, just random things in their pockets. But this was an item of great significance.
Mm-hmm.
What was in your pocket?
Pocket.
It was a black rose.
Hmm.
They only like red roses. It was out of line.
Well, something like that may have shown up on our footage. I'll look into it.
Could you? Could you message me about it if it's not too much trouble?
If there's something interesting, certainly.
I
Yes,
appreciate that.
Message us all. You don't need to message them like just them. You know, you could.
Oh no! You can message me, just me if you'd like.
I think
I-
this is
I think-
something deeply serious to Thorn. I think we should allow him his privacy.
Yeah.
Well, also you're very pretty,
That's true.
and I don't look like this normally.
Yes, you do all the time.
I wash.
This is how they look. You either love it or leave it. I say
They wash.
I don't always.
they're either your type or they're not, and then that makes you a fool. Completely your
What?
decision.
grabs something. Shut up! What are you doing?
What are you doing?
You're harshing my
Giving
fucking
away your
mouth.
secret identity.
I think this is more than secret. Shut up! I think this is more than that. Are you jealous?
I don't get jealous. I
You're
stay
jealous.
jealous.
You're
I stay jealous.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, fucking Christ.
Can you two please roll for me?
no!
Yep.
What? What will we roll? Like,
Yep.
Oh no!
Can you please roll
Third wheel. Wingman. That's what you're rolling with. Wingman.
Right?
composure
my
and
best stat.
survival?
it's not.
Okay.
What a different stat! I was not expecting survival to be the one that
Yeah, because you guys are talking about Ambrose's true form while there's a stranger in a tight studio apartment.
This is true.
So I
Whispering is not going to be easy.
Whisper check.
One success, one failure.
Who's success?
1 for 1, you said?
No.
Okay, and 2 for
Who's
you?
successless? Yeah.
Whisper check. I don't know what that means.
God damn it!
Love that. Just close that book.
People don't know you're a rock star, and that's what this is really about.
So,
Obviously.
Megan, you're hearing
Mm.
bits and pieces of what's being whisper shouted back and forth between these two, and you hear not what you really look like.
Yeah.
Is one of the things that sticks out in the
Oh,
the
great!
sentences that you're heard.
It's gonna take so long to get back from last place.
Couple that with the name slip from earlier.
Oh no! I'm so sorry.
My God!
Oh my god. Kieran will kind of do you venture? Do you mingle with other clans often, or is it kind of like a closed party kind of thing?
Define often.
Do you usually look outside of your group for help or mingle with other clans? You guys seem to throw parties. We made it a hell of a party, but yeah, is there much communication with other clans?
Parties are one thing. It's pretty typical to invite others to a party, otherwise it wouldn't be a party. But as far as seeking assistance and help, only when necessary.
Makes sense.
The parties create goodwill when we need that assistance.
Fair enough. How do you enjoy your existence? The way it is now. Do you like it?
Well, it's quite a bit better than it was before.
Oh.
What?
Oh, fuck.
Let's get all the
Whoop.
secrets.
Do-do-do-do-do.
All right, I'm the NPC. I'm the
Alright.
storyteller now.
We're gonna hold for a second.
Tell us what you know about Hector. Tell us right now.
Tell us right now.
I have
How
usurped.
this happened? What happened?
Apparently, I have learned that this one is a hacker and they're capable of
Um,
deleting storytellers.
I guess that makes sense given what you said. I guess I'm glad it's good for you.
Yes, we're all glad. Are we starting the next game or not?
Oh, Aubrey. Sits down right in his lap.
Oh,
You're
Everybody-
jealous.
it's happening.
No, we're just playing a game, and it's all a game, right?
Oh, you have my full attention. Of course.
Just like leans over to Megan. Like this, you will see a lot of this, both in this apartment and on that boat. So just get ready for a lot of this.
And as you hear, get ready for a lot of this, he goes, you've been asking all these penetrating questions when there's one thing you haven't been penetrating, but that's not what we're getting to. Let's play the game the way it's intended to be played. I'm Princess Peach. You can be Toad?
I just,
No.
Cause he's got fungus on his face.
Okay, I just want you guys to remember you're in my house, please. Please.
I liked you for who you are. They don't even
Please.
know you.
God's sakes, can we talk about this later?
What do you?
What the fuck is a toad?
What do you?
and Max will hand over his controller and goes and he's like knocks over to where Toad is.
What do you think of the current situation in New Orleans
It's a controller.
with the prince and the? Obviously, she fucking has a controller. Jesus Christ!
Put your arms down.
We're
Put your
playing on
arms
the
down. What are you
Switch.
doing?
Why do they have a good?
Just shut up! Fuck! The situation in the city and the political atmosphere is always quite contentious. Do you have any opinions on that?
It's
I like the way you do that.
tenuous at best. As a librarian, I know more than most, but still not quite enough. The New Orleans has always been rife for struggle.
From what I read, that seems to be true. It seems the prince has a lot of enemies.
I don't think anyone would be willing to say outright they are his enemy.
No, that's not how the politics game is played. All right.
He has garnered a lot of disfavor.
And you mentioned that the Gulong sisters might be in that company. Or at least you are.
I think the majority of New Orleans is in that company.
Have you heard of anybody who's been absorbed by Shadow, by the prince? Sent away?
Megan would know that. Actually, everyone would know. Actually, since you guys are pretty new, you would know. But Megan would definitely know that that's like the prince's preferred method of dealing with out-of-line kindred in his city.
Would we say there's a lot of people that have gone that way?
Enough for most kindred to know about it.
And I haphazardly will play and go, yeah, I wonder if that's what happened to Hector.
It's certainly possible, but we don't know.
Yeah.
We don't, or you don't?
don't.
Is there a difference?
There is. There is. No idea what happened to our old chum Hector. The Gulons have no idea Sheriff goes missing. Not a bit of information.
I think he got
Keep
shattered
on looking.
away.
Into the shadow realm it is,
Again.
then.
Certainly possible.
You keep picking the courses that you're good at, and this is bullshit.
I don't know what I'm doing. What is? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just a mushroom.
Nobody who doesn't know what they're doing picks Rainbow
Just a
Road
mushroom.
backwards. Rainbow Road backwards is obviously the hardest.
Never
So
played.
okay,
Gaming
that's
pod.
what he likes. He likes to just get rid of the people he's done with.
And the fact that he did it publicly
Yeah,
showed it to us happily.
that was a warning.
That sounds like him.
And Max just thinks like to himself when they're like, people don't publicly say they don't like the prince. Max immediately goes, "Hmm."
Yeah, Kieran's like, yeah, nobody does that. Gonna pats Max on the back.
But you guys said
You did it.
You didn't.
Damn.
Well, it seems like you owe the Gulong sisters a lot. So what happens if Aleda was, I don't know, threatened? Whose side would you be on? Bow to the prince, or
Aleda's.
I love third space.
well, you could risk a blood hunt happening to you. Oh, that'd be awful. But you'd still risk it.
We hope it won't come to that.
Next time we're playing with items off.
Well, let's just
Yeah,
say more than one clan thoroughly dislikes the prince. Maybe more than one clan gets together. I don't know. For a party,
Mhm.
gathering, get together. Talk it out. Not including the
saying-
prince.
Are you saying more of a private dinner party or a large soiree?
A very private dinner party. With just the clan leaders to talk. Nothing suspicious about that. Just to talk. Do you think the Gulong sister was like that? Would you think they'd be amenable to that?
I think dinner parties are a perfect chance for conversation.
That's right. Just conversation. That's it. Just clans getting together in secret. Not a coup or anything. Just talking. Dinner.
Well, remember, shadows are everywhere.
Yep. Kieran goes,
Unless
looks
there weren't
outside.
shadows. Unless there weren't shadows and the room was very brightly lit. By those big construction lights. I don't know. You can find those hardware store.
You
I've got
are.
some stage lighting that's pretty amazing.
Go hit up Home Depot on Canal Street.
Yeah, you sit next to Aubrey and have a go. Yeah.
She brought her own controller? That's not fair.
I let her borrow mine.
Okay.
I'm playing with this little nunchuck thing. It's stupid. It's so small.
I gotta switch now.
dangerous. A dangerous game we're playing.
Some would say the most dangerous game.
Nope.
I've read
Oh,
that.
I've read that book.
Me too. It's like the only one I've read.
That's a good one.
I prefer articles.
Articles?
I mean, like, they're like continued on page 3. I'm like, not for me. Like, you know, like blurbs.
Yeah, blurbs. I don't know.
Well, if there's any reading you're looking for, feel free to let me know.
Oh, everybody around here is so obsessed with the library. I just.
Did you
Gross.
say you were a librarian?
I am the librarian.
Oh, shit.
Megan!
The librarian. That's
The
quite the
librarian.
title. That's quite the title.
She doesn't even have glasses on.
So, actually, Megan does have glasses.
Could you?
That was
She has
described in our
glasses
first
on.
meeting.
It obviously fits. She's seriously a librarian.
So, would we be able to go down there supervised with you?
They certainly won't let you in unsupervised.
That is a question. Me and Kenan.
That's a no, isn't it?
I mean,
That's
they
Me
let us
and
in.
Kenan. Yeah, me and Kenan were let in. Would we be able to be let in again, or was that a one-time thing?
one-time thing.
That is a good
Hold on.
question.
Big paper. Get in. And runs around the apartment, opening drawers.
Stop touching shit.
He's got stuff on his bed you could use.
Stop. He pulls out a fucking like journal.
Okay. All right.
And-
all
Oh,
right.
he has a journal.
Okay. And could we
wanna
give
read
you could we give you a list of possible subjects for you to allow us to read, or that you could maybe send photocopies back to us of some sort of screenshots?
Or do you have audiobooks?
No audiobooks. We are a more traditional clan.
Just say boring.
Ventrue are not boring. How dare you?
Well,
One of my
Traditional
greatest
does
loves
not
was-
have to mean boring.
Max and I took
I'll
pictures
take your word for it.
of books.
Pictures of books, you nerd.
He puts his hand over
Got
Aubrey's
him!
mouth again and just holds it there firmly. Would you be open to sending us images of books if we need them?
It would have to be with my lady's approval.
Of course.
We would not want to cross the Gulong sisters, and they
no.
showed Max and I nothing but kindness.
Mm-hmm.
So if
And it showed all of us what they were capable of.
Yerp.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna die.
No, if I could piss my pants, I would.
So
I call it Tuesday.
if you'd be willing to go out on a limb on that would mean the world.
The information we're looking for could mean the safety of the city itself, and that sounds dramatic, but it's the truth. What we saw barely out there, the fact that there could be more of that out there.
This
dangerous.
goes both ways. We have information as well that
Hmm.
this would be a fair trade for your ladies. And if it would help, like Cannon has often offered himself as payment for favors.
Her eyebrows raised. She's not gonna. Nope, not gonna look into that.
See, I think she's into it, Cannon.
Shut.
And this also extends to you if you ever need anything.
Yep.
From any of us,
Mhm.
apart from your sire, your sisters viewpoint, feel free to ask us. We're very amicable to helping others.
Alliances.
I
start
cannot
with-
promise.
Did you? Did we lose
Oh,
Oh,
you cut out a
Are you
little
back?
bit there.
you're
We're
back.
good. We're good.
Yep, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love all the movement. It was super fast.
Gotta make sure.
Yep.
Like, I can't make any promises, but I am happy to take a list of the information you're looking for and see what can be done. If my lady requires more information from you in return, then we can arrange a meeting.
Absolutely.
Happily.
I think it's about time we start making allies.
I agree.
So let's write some things down. The Umbra,
The Umbra.
Mhm.
La Sombra, history and powers.
Mhm.
Uh,
I'd say the
The
prince's
general-
history, but I already got some of that. So
perhaps a history of New Orleans.
No.
How waterways are used and accessed, things like that. I mean,
maybe the history of the past sheriff.
Anything regarding the spirit realm as well. The spirits.
mm,
What could be inside the Umbra?
Yeah,
mm,
I think those are the biggest ones,
mhm.
and that's a pretty big list. So I think we'll leave you at that, and then if there's anything that you or the Gulan sisters need from us, we'll do our best to rise to that occasion.
So as she looks at the list, she's gonna start kind of going through it and be like, "Oh, I know about this one," or "Oh, I don't know anything about that one," and keep going. So you said the Umbra was one.
Yep.
Mhm.
And as like we, she reads the Umbra, looks up at you. We kindred should not go there.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Figured
you-
that was
if
a
you-
dangerous place.
If you think the Garu are trouble, you don't want to face what's in the Umbra.
You know what's inside of the Umbra?
A lot of trouble.
Well, we faced something that's trouble out there in the bayou that might be Umbra related.
The Garu clans that left referred to the masters of the land, and the only lead we're landing on is something from the Umbra, something greater than the Garu. So if you have anything that they might refer to as a master or anything, that'd be supremely helpful.
You mean the Masters of the Swamps?
Yes.
Mm.
Yes.
Other than the werewolves that have been residing there for thousands of years now, I don't know the original masters. But I do know that there were other changing breeds.
Okay. Any that are specifically tied to these bayous, these swamps?
I mean,
Um,
most of them.
yeah.
Sharks, snakes, panthers,
Oh,
alligators.
Spiders.
Yeah, I think there's maybe some spiders.
Gross.
We went to the swamp.
Well, I'm
once.
not sure if you're aware. But,
Sorry.
yeah,
we went to the swamp.
the Garu that live in
That's
the
so
bayou,
lovely.
they left. They're gone.
Yeah.
They've gone. I don't know where, but they're not in the bayous anymore. I'm not
At
sure.
all.
That's what they told us.
They left.
They
And the
left.
prince seemed entirely unfazed by it, unconcerned.
Hmm.
No, I'm not sure if you or the sisters knew that, but Garu said they were leaving.
And also,
Giving-
equally as important, we kind of have a hookup for airboat rides. Do
This is
with
true.
that information what you will.
This is true.
It looks so cool.
They said that they were giving the land back to its original masters. So we imagine, and we're theorizing, that it's another one of these changing breeds, and maybe they came back to the swamps through the reflections on the waterways.
And while we were leaving our meeting with the Garu, we were attacked, chased. By what we don't know. Big enough to throw a pretty sizable rock out at my car. So
Was it spider shaped since you asked?
no, I just don't really like spiders all that much.
The prince has a mirror. And it's some sort of portal, the way they can come through, or I don't think his is able to, he's not able to get through, or nothing's able to get through to his, but there's mirrors that can also transport between these two worlds or something. Perhaps if you can find out a little bit about that, if there's another mirror around.
I'll look into that one.
Mirror on the wall.
I don't know about them. I don't know about the mirror, but I do know that the Garu have jumped through one to get to the Umbra.
That's good to
But you
know.
mentioned a fan boat. Do you know of the such a silly name, the Loud and Round Fannies?
The what? Time out.
I might know exactly what you're discussing. Go on.
Aubrey
If
chimes in.
She like completely like off to the side is like, if Hector is still alive, I'm too kidding. The Loud and Round Fannies.
The loud
So
and
stupid.
round
Fannies. Look that up real quick.
They,
Yeah, I Googled the No, I turn off Google. I turn off Google.
I cannot.
Oh my gosh, I know all about these.
Not that. No. Safe search on.
Okay, what is...
These?
What?
Safe search on.
He does Google with
They,
safe search on.
they've seen my history.
No, Hector financed a fan boat, and silly mortals that he they decided on the name. Anyway, it's still in operation. It's been there for 50 years.
What is Marcel's family's fans boat named, guys? It wouldn't happen to be the large Fannies.
You guys didn't ask that information.
He does-
Didn't ask that information.
He Googles the name to see if he can find like reviews.
Is there a picture
or
of them?
pictures of it? If like Marcel or Meemaw.
Yep, you see Marcel, Meemaw, and their extended family in a very long line.
Oh, that's horrible.
That's
You
all.
guys,
Oh.
I've always wanted to go on a boat ride.
We can do that.
We can. I mean, there might be a good opportunity to do it just to see what we can find.
They'll probably let me drive now that I've been training on the
That
simulator.
is exactly the opposite of what will happen. I guarantee it.
I guarantee it.
I'll tell them I have a Mario Kart lessons.
I would. That's not going to work. I would first want to learn about the waterways themselves.
Yeah.
Before we go off venturing out in the bayou.
Yep.
Knowing what's out there, both animal wise and Umbra maybe wise. So.
And Devin would be the person for that.
Yeah. So
we honestly,
yeah.
we need to get like the gear too. You know, I discussed when he told me where I can find overalls.
Did you and have you ever spoken to Devin personally? Interacted with him?
Megan has not.
No. But from what we can tell, he's kind of sleazy. Your typical.
I mean,
From what you
casino
can
owner.
tell,
Because
that's
typical.
so-
Did you see the picture?
so judgmental.
Did you see the picture?
Oh no, he's the worst.
Like, just look at
he's a thin blood who thinks he's a gangster.
that's.
Of course he's sleazy.
I love that. Oh man,
Maybe I can
Ugh.
punch him.
I'm not gonna punch a man on his own boat unless he
Face is
something
right for
heinous.
punching.
I might.
don't.
I'm not
should it
gonna.
come to this,
Mm-hmm.
I do have an alternative, which is to punch him off the boat.
I don't want to kill a man. Like,
yeah.
Make sure I'm recording because
Okay.
the
That's
last
a
one was like
murder.
2 million views, and I need to do so much better.
So, Devin's the person we need to talk to about the waterways. That makes sense. We're gonna do
Absolutely.
that tomorrow. And was there anything else that you knew of regarding the list we gave you?
I get to go
See.
on the big fannies.
There's my note.
Oh, and are you excited for the big fannies?
Shut up, Aubrey.
So I'm the only one excited for the big fannies.
As they're all like getting information about stuff, Max is just gonna take his phone. What he was originally gonna do before you crushed my fucking heart last week. He's just gonna text Jasmine and just be like, "I hope you take me on a nice dinner date, fanciest you can make, with all those winnings." Winky face. Send.
Something you should know about the La Sombra is that the prince is not getting his power from the La Sombra anymore.
Who is?
Who?
Wow. Who is he getting his power from?
What does that mean?
So many good questions.
Megan.
It's
I think we all sit up. We all like put our controllers down. It's
Break down that sentence, because I have questions.
Is it from the blue shell?
Oh, Aubrey.
Oh, it's a mighty powerful artifact.
He just holds his mouth shut.
it's like he's getting his power from denizens of it's called the Oblivion.
That's
You take your hands away, and Aubrey's like, I was going to guess that.
that is where he sent Jack.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Fuck.
Wait, what do you
Does he draw
What?
power from the people he sends there?
what do you mean draw power? What does that mean? There's too many questions in the question. What?
Do you think that he's copyrighted that name for a band? Because that's sick.
I mean,
Denizens of the Oblivion?
sure, it's a
So
book.
what I imagine is that what we know is that there are beings that live in the oblivion, right? That is information we are aware of.
That's he made us aware of. Yes.
Right. So, are you aware if he draws power from those people or people that he sends to the oblivion because of his abilities?
As far as I can tell, he's made deals with the people of the Oblivion.
Oh, fuck.
Now, perhaps those deals are trading in people for it, but on that particular minutia, I'm not sure.
Would people like the Gulan sisters or the Camarilla not enjoy this piece of information? Would there be active disdain against the prince's choice to make pacts with people from the oblivion? Would that cause an uprising or problems with people in power?
Not to invoke tired mythology, but it would be an extra nail in the coffin.
Yeah,
Interesting.
it's good to know.
Interesting.
Guys, I have worse news.
If you talk about Mario Kart, Aubrey, I swear to God.
No, Denizens of the Oblivion is copyrighted.
Oh.
I didn't even know Irish people played in funk bands, but apparently Irish funk band, Denizens of the Oblivion. Doesn't even seem like it would fit.
So,
Okay,
Millions of
write
subscribers?
something else. I write something else on there, Kiernan. Making deals.
deals with what?
Demons and devils. Demons and devils. I don't know if those are a thing. Ghosts are a thing. Hey, don't look at me like I'm crazy. Okay? I've seen ghosts.
I'm just taking it in. I've seen enough crazy to believe that fucking Big Bird is real.
Okay, yes. Those are just like demons, devils, question mark, oblivion, question mark.
What
No.
lives in oblivion?
Yeah.
All of those names are taken. Devils of the Oblivion, Demons.
Do you
of the
know what lives in the oblivion?
There's not much known for anyone outside of both La Sombra and Hakata clans about
Okay.
Oblivion. So
Wait,
We know they're there.
Yeah.
Megan,
See it.
do you happen to know who the Harvester is? By chance, just I don't know.
hold on. Robin, are you saying this because of what I just said to you, or is this something that
You just said something
Ambrose? No, what I just said to the whole party.
What'd you say to the whole party?
That only Hakata clan and La Sombra know about Oblivion.
I heard
is
Hakata,
this?
and then
I know.
was like,
Is this
oh.
Robin? Is this Robin connecting the dots, or is this Ambrose
I mean,
connecting the dots?
I
Question,
mean,
Yes.
same person, same person.
I mean, technically, they interacted with the harvester that night at the party.
But it didn't spark. It sparked me,
Mm-hmm.
but not Ambrose.
Because you guys don't know what Hakatas can do.
I don't know what the fuck a Hakata is.
Okay.
So,
Bless
A
you.
sushi restaurant on the edge of town. It's all you can eat.
I didn't say
$6.99.
anything. I'm just petting Aubrey's hair.
I think it's pronounced Hokkaido.
Okay. So that's a good idea, Thorn. We can put the list any sort of pact holders that the Gulan sisters or your library would know of would be deeply appreciated. Yeah.
If our darling prince, if that's the relationship with the prince, what's the sheriff's relationship with the Oblivion? Is it the same?
That man's able to manipulate shadow. I would assume that he has also been gifted powers by the Oblivion. If I'm to make an assumption here, it seems like a pretty clear one.
The sheriff is La Sombra too, yes?
Do we know
Jacques?
that? Yeah.
Yes.
Not the current sheriff, the one that went elsewhere.
Oh yeah. Do we
The
know what
missing
clan
sheriff.
the missing sheriff is?
I have no idea.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Yes, we do. Or yes, he's La Sombra.
He's not listening, but Megan knows that information.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, shit.
The current sheriff Jacques is a La Sombra. The former sheriff is Toreador.
Oh shit.
Okay. But if both... What's interesting here is that the prince is a La Sombra, Jacques is a La Sombra, and they are both very much in league with one another. I think the assumption that we make going forward is that...
Hardly seen without each other.
Right. That's what concerns me. What if they both made a pact? What if they both made different pacts? What if they're both tied to the same bullshit? They sent the old sheriff Hector to the oblivion. They're feeding people to it, and that feeds them. This is a module I had to have had read in Dungeons and Dragons. Like, it has to be. This is both the worst and best night of my life. What I'm saying is, we have to assume that this is not a La Sombra thing. This is an Oblivion thing, right? That just makes sense to me.
We need more information.
Yeah.
Do you know
That's-
who the Toreador leader is for New Orleans?
I don't have that information up yet, so.
Could you possibly
Megan probably
find out-
does, but
Could you possibly find out first and maybe send that information? We're asking so much of you. What could we give you in return?
Do you want a
Yeah, this
painting?
Gannon will paint you.
We have money.
Take that however you will.
This is also true. Favors. Shit. Like,
Dylan, I'm gonna ask you, what would
Megan's pretty set. Like you are the librarian for the Grulon sisters. You are very close.
I'm good, I'm Gucci.
Yeah,
I'm-
exactly.
fair enough.
Well, you know,
Amazing.
not everything's so material.
If you
Maybe
need a
we could
book,
give you the immaterial.
a scroll, we can start.
You know that
trying to-
there's a new fiction book out. I've been
Oh, hey, if you need me to go to a Barnes and Noble,
I might have
like,
it, actually. What is it?
I just really wanted a Starbucks.
Well, off topic from. Could you also look up a specific? I don't know. Lore for history of the Camarilla, maybe the spot. Maybe
Anything
text, maybe certain, maybe more Sabbat texts of history and religion, and I don't know. Would that be? I'm being very vague right now, but
Yes. Those are all things I could look up. What is it specifically you're wanting to find?
I don't want to tell you. I mean, I've heard of it. I've heard of it around. It's not really a Camarilla thing. I'm obviously I've heard talk here and there over the years of a book called Nod. I don't know what it is exactly, but Nod or something.
Not.
Megan, you know of the Book of Nod. This is one of the things that the Grulon sisters have in their possession, but is not discussed outside of the sanctum.
I think I've heard of it, but I don't actually think I have it in the library.
All right. I'm just like you. I'm a Nosferatu, and we love information and collecting these sorts of things. So, just curiosity, just one scholar to another. Just curious.
And if you have them, I would like to check out some of those Goosebumps Choose Your Own Adventures. I mean, you're a librarian, I understand. Could find your way into some of these. I would be most appreciative.
I will say, I feel like we are asking a lot of you.
Yeah.
And extending a lot of your hospitality for joining us this evening.
You know what? Just one choose your own adventure. Then that'll make it easier. I'm sorry, everyone. You guys have all been so greedy, and I just wanted one book for myself. But no.
I think Max had a point. Let's let him finish.
No, it's just like this is a lot for just saying sorry or apologizing for what happened. And the fact that you are going along with it so swimmingly, it's both friendly and a little suspicious. I won't lie. I'm a very forthright person. I
Completely understandable. I did text you at 1 a.m.
You did text all of us at 1 o'clock in the morning, surprising with no for like reason that we showed up. We honestly thought there was going to be more trouble than what actually happened. But just know this group is tight knit. This group is friendly, and we help each other. We want to be friends in this chaotic vampire world we live in. I know the vampire world is full of politics and secrets and all that shit. But just know that this is a safe space. If you got some therapy to let loose, if you want to talk shit about the sisters every now and then, you can. We just ask that, like, you trust us, we'll trust you. Again, as has been stamped into the ground at this point. If you need help, if you're in trouble, feel free to hack your way through our phones and text us again. That is no issue. That is, I mean, we might not come running, but we'll definitely come with interest to aid you. And
So would it be all right if oh, sorry, go ahead.
Go.
Would it be all right if every now and then I give you a little call or text or something?
Why not?
Just for information purposes, of course. Nothing untoward. Just
Of
professional.
course.
Thank you.
Okay.
It's always better to have friends than mere allies.
Sends Megan a little heart emoji.
That's true, actually.
This is true. Yeah.
To your point, I don't think other than each other, there have been a myriad of friendly faces. So,
yeah, we could definitely use the friends. Jesus Christ.
It's refreshing. Thank you for the
yes.
The openness and the willingness to help. Again, punching the point in the face, like Max said. We're happy to go out of our way and help if help is needed. Yeah.
If you have any questions for us,
yeah. Oh God, yeah. Ask us questions. We've been asking you everything.
Everything.
Go up, please.
Yeah, go off.
Megan wouldn't really have any questions.
I'm the librarian.
Exactly. Anything is needed to be known about you guys. Seeing as how they were able to hack into your phone very quickly.
Fair enough.
Information that is needed or wanted has already been collected.
Yeah.
Facts.
So,
if you want to know my like favorite color,
does anyone have any last questions for Megan before we close the episode tonight?
No.
Does Aleda and the sisters do they actually secretly want my head on a pike? Like,
It's not that secret.
I know you came, but like, you know.
They're not entirely pleased with the events of the party.
God, okay.
But give them time.
They hate my fucking guts. Okay. No, this is fine.
And
but again, if you could just send in a good word for my friends.
Max and I have the good word.
I'm good.
We're
good.
fine.
Aubrey.
But let me ask you, what do you think of us?
Oh yeah.
Make an honest assessment.
Yeah. Make an assessment. What do you think of us? I mean, you've got all our information. I'm assuming, like all the written shit, but
Yeah, don't judge me on
out
my
of it.
history.
Out of it. What do you think of us? And you can be as harsh as you want.
Please be
You
harsh.
won't get mad. And I'm too tired for anything else.
Definitely.
You're fine.
Oh,
Cool.
that hurts. I've been called fine
Most
before.
people are fine.
Damn.
Oh, ouch.
Megan,
All right then.
Nice.
how much do you know about me?
A little more than when I got here.
A little
So-
more than she'd like to know, apparently.
Sorry.
Oh, that's fine. Good.
I'll be the one to say it. This is my family, and if this was somehow a trick in any way, don't think I can't find you. But thank you so much for stopping by.
Aubrey!
Threats aside,
What?
no need for threat. We want friends. We need friends.
He takes the
Yeah.
controller out of Aubrey's hands. No more we until you can think about what the fuck you just said.
You're in timeout.
The
Turns
kids were
off
talking
Mario
trash.
Kart.
Oh, Megan, I'm
Wait.
sorry.
You know, whenever you meet someone who's like really good at doing small talk,
Yeah.
and you can tell by their body language that they're doing this like just dripping with politeness.
Mm.
She's going to extend a hand out to Ari in like that, kind of that dripping with politeness, shake your hand way. And is like, I wish you luck finding me first.
I
Damn.
love a good game.
Oh my god.
But if you want to play a little bit of chase, I like a good cat and mouse.
Shut up,
But,
Aubrey. I
You know where to find me. Go on.
Abby, do you have dice with you?
I do.
Oh shit.
One
Oh,
second,
fuck.
please. I just need to double check one
Oh
thing.
no. What?
Oh no.
Hello.
Is she gonna find me?
What are you rolling? What the
Ah.
fuck?
Circus Afro.
While he's doing the research, what do you think their character's choice of character is for Mario Kart? For art purposes. If people had to be drawn as these characters.
Oh god.
Say.
Aubrey plays Peach, of course.
I'm gonna play Peach.
Abby, can you please roll 1d10 and tell me if it's above 6?
Ooh.
Ooh, that's a fun roll.
That's a fun role. I think Ambrose is either Toad or Dry Bones.
Oh god, Dry Bones, yeah.
I don't know who those people are, so yes.
Mm.
What do you think? What do you think Max is?
What do you think Max is? Max is boring when it comes to video games.
Mario?
I think probably Mario.
That's so good, though. Like,
I,
that's so good, though.
like I
Yeah.
said earlier, Kieran
So,
says Donkey Kong.
Abby, do you have do you have vampire dice or do you have just the d10s? Okay.
I rolled a 1, which I believe is a failure.
Yes, one is a failure. Okay. So, as you are saying this to Aubrey, you get a little bit hungrier.
Oh no.
Ah.
Am I delicious?
And
I a
Aubrey,
treat?
you see within Megan's very calm, cool demeanor a quick shift that is a complete opposite of what you've been noticing so far. But that happens
love a
in a
monster.
split second and goes right back to the Megan that you have been interacting with all evening. With
Megan.
that,
It's a pleasure.
we're going to hold off for the rest of tonight. And that is going to be where we leave off on tonight's episode.
Ooh-wee.
I want to give her a late night text and go, I too wear masks.
I was gonna say, like, that's very similar, huh?
I
It's like
do enjoy it.
Looking in a mirror of masks.
So thank you everyone for joining us, and thank you Abby for being
Thank
our first
you.
NPC
Abby!
guest
Aw.
tonight.
Thank you.
I'm gonna throw
Thank
your
you
link.
for having me.
It was a
Phenomenal.
pleasure. I'm gonna throw your link tree in our chat over here so everyone can come find you.
Abby, tell them all about all the things you do.
Yes, I was about to say, if you want to promote anything, by all means, please do.
Yeah, so if you're looking for me on the socials, you can find me at WittyXWitch, which is probably in that link tree. I mostly do cosplay TikToks. I also run mostly Dragon Age based stuff. I'm currently running a Dragon Age campaign on the World's Guild every other Saturday. So
Excellent.
Oh, yeah.
those are my big things.
Well, once again, thank you very much for joining us. It was an absolute pleasure having you here.
This is such a
Hey-
delight.
Yeah, Alec,
Yes, sir.
you mind hitting us over to
I'm doing it.
All right, so there is a gaming group. It's Shy Girl, and they are playing Vampire the Masquerade right now. It looks really cool. I like the way that it's
There we
designed.
go.
So we're gonna go over there and we're gonna raid them. So for everyone, please jump in, and we will see you next week.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Hey.